We climbed a mountain, and I picked wildflowers and put them in her hair. And at the top we found a meadow and danced barefoot in the grass. And I'm not lying, there were bluebirds in the air. It was a long one. And there's a time or two we felt like giving up. But every fall and every stumble made us stop and see the wonder. And with your hand in mine we pushed on towards the top. Why do people climb mountains? Is it just to reach the top and see the view? Well,
Everyone say hi.
tell you something.
Look at that view.
Every sore and every splinter, I would climb every mountain with you. Well, the clouds rolled. And there was lightning, there was thunder, there was rain.
Always.
As we hid beneath
Got
our
this
shelter,
one little
all the
cloud
doubts
just chilling on top of the mountain.
poured in as a flood we had to face.
My kids do it too.
Then came the sunshine.
You can hear the stream flowing, but you can't see it.
And the rain it brought the flowers. You could sit and stare for hours, and the toil and the struggle showed its
Back in line. Straighten yourself up.
Why do people climb mountains? Is it just to reach the top and see the view?
We're not even all the way to the top, and the view just keeps on giving.
Every rock and every river, every sore and every splinter, in the summer and the winter, when it's warm and when we shiver, I would climb every mountain with you.
They just keep going forever.
I don't know, Jerry. There's a lot of people coming down this way. Yeah, that's the easy button pullback picture.
We climbed a mountain. I picked wildflowers. We climbed a mountain. I picked wildflowers. We climbed a mountain.
Launching away, whatever. Where are you getting down on over here?
Is it just to reach the top and see the view?
Off he goes.
Every rock and every river, every sore and every splinter, in the summer and the winter, when it's warm and when we shiver, when our feet are full of blisters, when it's sweet
standing.
and when it's bitter, I climb every mountain with you.
Do you want to do some binocularsing?
Not right now.
we've made it back down to the timberline. Pretty steep descent, switchbacking down. Kind of reminded me of the Grand Canyon, actually. But we're on the home stretch now. This whole hike has been absolutely beautiful. Savage Alpine Trail for the win. This is our Alaskan Airbnb, Healy Heights Family Cabins, and definitely another W for today. Small, rustic, cute, perfect, and a balcony with this fantastic view. Yeah, I can live with that. Also, it's well after 8 o'clock at night, and the sun's still nice and high in the sky. Had an amazing day. We were super lucky. I mean, when you come to Alaska, you have maybe a 1 in 4 chance of seeing Denali, and it was just crystal clear for us today, right in plain sight for most of our drive. Once we got out of Anchorage, I mean, you could see it come up over the horizon, and it was just clear as day that for over an hour. Stopped off at the south viewing pool out, had an amazing view there. And then we did the Savage River Loop, or Savage Alpine Trail today, which was, I mean, just don't underestimate it for a 4-mile trail. Every centimeter of it was just amazing. Just beautiful views the entire way. Good morning. So yesterday was a beautiful start to my time in Alaska and Denali National Park, and today's objective is summiting Mount Healy. So my wife and our friends Tanya and Eric, they just boarded the tour bus, and they're going to do that today. And while they do that, I'm hiking up the hike and bike trail to the Mount Healy Overlook trailhead, and then from there I am going to summit the mountain. And I will never forget where I come from. A favorite of mine, nice little trestle bridge. And I am the sun. Beautiful morning. Alright, Mount Healy Overlook, here we come. The mountains are calling. So, I don't know what universe this is, but it's a weekend in June in Denali National Park, and I think I'm the first one on the trail. Granted, it is 6 o'clock in the morning, but I figured there'd be other hikers out and about. I didn't see a single car parked at the visitor center. It is just me out here today. I haven't seen it. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Another ambitious human. It makes me feel all a bit safer on the trail. All right, at 800 feet of elevation gain, not even halfway up there, but the views are already outstanding. Every rock and every stone will be there long after I'm gone. Stunning. And I will never forget It is absolutely beautiful. All right, I'm just over 1,800 feet of vertical ascent. Started way down there. And look what just came into view. No, that's not a cloud. That is Mount Denali. Amazing. And I am I am drip sweating. This has definitely been a humbling hike. A lot of this trail is just straight up. Very, very tight, steep switchbacks. And I mean, I've been running like 40 plus miles a week for the past year straight. And just last week, I did a 46-mile run. So I'm pretty trained up. So kudos. And I know a lot of people, it's a very popular hike. And a lot of people do this. Kudos to each and every single one of you, because this is definitely work. Now it looks like I'm approaching the actual overlook. Right, yep, here it is. Made it to the top. Not the first person to get up here today, but I am the second. I just passed that gentleman that was running earlier. I should have brought one of my stickers to promote my artwork to throw on here. Oh well. Oh my God. This view, something else. Denali, clear as day once again. So lucky. We had an excellent view of Denali yesterday as well, because we had beautiful, clear blue skies. And today is another day of beautiful, clear blue skies. Not a single cloud. Oh man. I have no words. This is my first time being in real mountains. So, I mean, this view could never get old. Like, oh man, I could cry. I mean, it's just absolutely breathtaking. I mean, the biggest mountains I've seen, you know, I've been down in the Southwest, Arizona, Utah, and Nevada. So I've seen some of the smaller mountain ranges in those areas. Nothing like this. Yeah, look at that, Denali. Man, so far away. So yeah, while you can definitely see Denali in Denali National Park, the best place to see it is quite a few miles before the park. Actually, probably about an hour before you get to the park. There's the south. There's like a roadside pull off, and then there's a hike up, and it doesn't look like it goes anywhere. Keep going. That's like the best view of Denali. But I am super stoked to be up here, seeing it once again, just peeking over the horizon. So this is where the official trail ends. You are allowed to continue, and continue I am. I'm going to try and get as close to the summit as I can. I believe that's it. Right up there, that little bit that looks kind of like a castle or a fort. So you can't really tell from this angle. Camera never really does it justice. But the trail from here is pretty much going straight up, and I'm not surprised. I've got just about a mile before I reach the true summit, and in that 1 mile there's another 1,000 feet of elevation gain. But this has been so worth it. The views are incredible, and they just keep getting better. Denali just keeps climbing higher and higher over that horizon, and could not ask for better weather. It is absolutely gorgeous today. Even way up here, I was expecting it to be quite a bit cooler, and it is a little bit, but you're putting in so much work. I feel perfectly great. I wasn't lying when I said the views just keep getting better and better and better. Huh. Incredible. Whew. And up we go. That right there is the true summit of Mount Healy. I think I have, let's see. Yeah, and in that short distance, there's about another 600 feet of vertical gain or so. It doesn't look like it on camera, but it's like, it's pretty straight here. It's a little switchbacky, and then it's just like straight up to the top of that. The nice thing about up here, those Alaskan mosquitoes are really thin out. Oh, and fantastic view of Denali. Little mountain snow. Some kind of bird here. I'm almost at the summit. There's some kind of, looks like a mixture between a chicken, a dove, and a quail. Yeah. Mountain chicken? Sorry, buddy. I have no interest in you. other than looking at you. But you do look like a chicken. What's with that tail? It is so steep right here. I'm not gonna have a whole lot of fun coming. Yeah, what are you? Look at this guy. You're pretty. Like speckled. Speckled chicken dove of the mountain. Whatever it is, isn't too afraid of me. It's a little interested. Is this a chick of some sort? Oh yeah. Are you a falcon? I'm gonna feel like an idiot once I find out what this is. Well, I think you're a little fledgling. Up at the top of the mountain. Awesome. The peak gets ever closer, yet ever steeper. That looks like it's gonna be a bit of a challenge to get to the top of right there. I think what's craziest about being all the way up here is I can still clearly hear the Nenana River, like clear as day. Denali. It just doesn't get old. Took a couple good pictures of it through the binoculars. Man, I'm gonna have a hard time going back down. And I don't mean that literally. Well, I mean literally and metaphorically. It is just so peaceful and beautiful up here. I am literally above an airplane right now. I was looking up. I was looking up to see the airplane. And the airplane. we're spending a day, or spending a night in Chena Hot Springs. Really cool little place. Lots of little cabins you can rent, but we're staying in the lodge. Turns out that Chena is a bit of a hotbed for some really nice hikes. So I just geared up for some trail running. I'm gonna check out a couple of the trails. There's the Chena Springs Ridge Trail, Angels Rock, I believe. And then there's another trail that goes along the creek. So from Chena Hot Springs, there's this really nice trail. You can climb to the top of the mountain. And in my case, I'm going to run back down. There was a forest fire here a few years ago, unfortunately. So you see a lot of the alpine has been devastated. There's a lot of new growth though, but it is beautiful up here. Look at that rain back there. Yeah, this is cool. I might actually get hit by this rain too, which I feel pretty refreshing. It's just quite warm today.
So strong, pulls us in when feeling warm. Trying hard to picture more, but my thoughts still say, no, don't get in my way.
And here we are, top of the ridge. There's some new growth, so you don't get a full panoramic view. There's actually a better view a little further down, where there's a big boulder you can stand on. But even so, awesome views. Out here in Chena, you don't have very large mountains, you know, more like domes, but they're still large enough to accumulate snow on them. And it's been in the 70s for a few days now, so. But yeah, made it to the top. I'm gonna hang out here and enjoy the view for a couple minutes, and then I'm just gonna bomb it back downhill.
Journey to the stars. Ooh, we are the lovers on the mountain. Dreamers.
We are inside of the igloo in the Ice Museum, and it has some pretty funky acoustics. Here comes Eric.
She did say there's a camera in here.
Yeah, so no funny business.
No funny business. We just wait. That's what I was thinking. It's like Northern Lights.
With all the colors.
I'm not even that cold. I could have been just like a big girl. This is like when he goes winter camping. Yeah. I mean,
Conversations and a combination of back into the ground. Hola, conversations and a combination with barefoot dreams. Knowing how to get it falling deep back into.
okay, I got one.
The lovers on the dreamers passing through California. Sun is beaming down and Sakaya, the light that flickers through. We are the lovers on the mountain. Dreamers passing through California. Sun is beaming down and Sakaya, the light that flickers.
I see the cars come around the corner, really puts the scale on this.
What are they looking?
They're looking at something.
I was looking out there too, so I don't see anything.
I'm not gonna scare you on purpose.
That was not
What?
Yeah, there's a bunch of these turnouts actually. Yeah, it is beautiful. Smile.
It's been a long day for change. It's been a long way, but I'm not lost. I'm not lost. I'm on my way. My soul is saved again.
There are people hiking out on the glacier.
My troubles away,
I'm pretty.
and I'm not lost. I'm not lost. I'm on my way. Take me to the river. I'm gonna put myself a drink. Take me to the river. I'm gonna wash myself away. I'm not lost. I'm not
So this is top of the cliffs.
lost. I'm on my way.
I still have about 2 miles to go for the end of the Party Ice House Trail. But the view from up here is spectacular. This is Exit Glacier. It's crazy. It started at the bottom of this thing. There's this little emerald pool up here. Kind of hard to see in the camera. It doesn't look as emerald. But... Oh, all right. I still have about 1.5 miles to go before I reach the end of the trail. But we're getting pretty high up here. Just had a pretty intense scramble up this face right here, following established tracks. But there was a point where I could hear water rushing under my feet, which I don't really like. But it is Almost there. And my lunch spot has come into view. So this is the Harding Icefield Shelter at an elevation of 3,100 feet. Actually, I have it at 3,400. Don't think I'll be needing the shelter today because, as you can see, it's a beautiful day. The sun has this nice halo around it. The high is only supposed to be in the high 50s, but it feels much warmer than that. Like, it honestly feels like it's in the 70s, which is surprising. I thought it would be much cooler up here, given that I've been trampling through snow for the past couple miles. Up here, you can see this glacier melt. That's actually not a shadow if you look at the position of the sun. That's actually water or ice flow going down the slope there. I'm very close to the end of the trail, so I'm going to forge onward because I didn't come all the way up here for nothing. This is the highest point on this trail. And that is the glacial ice field straight ahead. As tempting as it may be to go out onto it, I would strongly advise against it. That snow is incredibly deep. There's plenty of spots where you can hear water rushing underneath of the snow and ice. You can actually see where the glacier kind of curves off right there, down the slope. Well, there's plenty of deep crevasses too. Even all the way up here. Amazing. Just this one little patch of flowers. This whole climb up has been extremely rewarding. The true reward is just now coming into view, and that's seeing the glacier from the very top. I was talking about the crevasses earlier. There's a good fissure right there. All that underneath of all that snow is just a big sheet of ice flowing down the mountain. So cool. Well, this is it, the end of the trail. 35:57 is the ascent for today. I was gonna have my lunch in the emergency shelter, but this seems like an even better lunch spot. So I'm gonna peel these boots off and let my feet dry out a little and have myself a sandwich. So I was curious, had to see what the inside of this thing looked like. Pretty basic, but it would definitely keep you safe in the event of catastrophic weather. And where they have it situated is like blocks from the wind, so a couple of shovels up here. Somebody's golf ball. Kind of sad I didn't bring a pen or a marker with me. It's only about 43 degrees, and I'm up here on the top of a snow-covered mountain. And I'm stripping down to my base layer because with the sun and the lack of wind and the snow reflecting that sunlight up, it actually feels hot. Like, I would easily gauge this to like 78, 80 degrees at least is what it feels like. And I am roasting, dripping sweat. So shedding layers, and I'm officially making my way back down to the base of Exit Glacier. This has been a trip of a lifetime, and this is probably one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Oh, highly recommend. This little trail you see here, that was me just sliding down on my butt. And that was probably one of the funnest things I've ever done. It's by far the coolest thing I've ever done. has got to be one of the coolest Airbnbs I've ever stayed at. This is in Anchorage, Alaska. Staying here the night before the 50th anniversary of the Mayor's Marathon. But this place is really cool. It's a duplex, so this is in the basement, and they've got it all decked out. And all sorts of fun stuff. It's like a museum down here. But the room we're sleeping in has a lot of nods to the 90s, the VHS tapes. And there's a projector. You can pull down the screen and have a movie night in here. Lots of fun, nostalgic movie posters. They made a lamp out of this newspaper dispenser. And then they've got snacks you can buy. Around here is like a reading nook that's got a lot of fun, like traditional Alaskan items in here, as well as games, so you can have a game night. And then in here is the bathroom. You've got a washer and dryer. Oh, and there's me without a shirt on. It's good. I like this sink too, it's really nice. But the coolest part about this place, oh look at got a little rock museum here. And the reason you just see me shirtless with swim shorts on is because there's a hot tub. And they also have a yurt and chickens. Yeah. How cool is that?
I got a good feeling about this one. All right. All these wonders that surround me, all these treasures that my heart can hold. Yeah, this world is beautiful.